Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Construction Week's Dispute Resolution Question Time Conference, brought to you by ITP Media Group. Technology has been a huge part of our lives over the past 12 months through the use of communications and maintaining business operations whilst we have spent the majority of 2020 at home.
First thing I want to say is obviously the ability to do a face-to-face conference in these troubled times. That was definitely a highlight. I think Ashley bringing up the cat, the infamous story of the cat, that was an obvious highlight, but perhaps being more serious, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think the interaction between the panel members was very, very good, and let's hope for some good questions after the break. It came up in the discussions, and I think there's probably agreement in the panel that perhaps a sea change or a culture change. All the troubles that we've been through and challenges the world's been through at the moment, when you put it into dispute resolution in the sector, does that create a difference of culture? That we all need each other, and employers and contractors need each other as well. And let's see if that changes anything.
Well, I think the obvious highlight is we're back together. What a fantastic event to put together, an in-person event after so long. Congratulations to Construction Week for what it's done. I think, and I don't know, obviously 100% the answer, but my wish is that we have a realignment of contractual structures, bring equity into contractual arrangements, and so we reduce the adversarial nature of the way the industry currently promotes and procures services.
I think it's been a great event. I'm grateful for Construction Week for convening the same. It's really great to have an opportunity to discuss with other experts the developments that have been affecting us all in the last year in terms of technology and dispute resolution, and to see the common themes that have come out for everyone. Particular highlight for me has been hearing from Mark from HKA, who told us that he's sat as an expert witness like 25 times, and his experience of virtual hearings, which have been a big part of technology and dispute resolution this year, are that in fact he'd rather give evidence in person because he feels something is lost in the expert evidence exchange. And so I thought that was really interesting from a practical perspective on how in reality expert evidence is affected by virtual hearings.
The main highlight was being back in person, doing physical conferences again. Obviously, it's been a difficult 12 months with COVID, but it's really nice to get some industry leaders in the same room and to have an interesting and fascinating debate about technology and dispute resolution. Well, I think my big takeaway from the conference is that virtual hearings are here to stay. But I think in terms of a new trend, which probably isn't necessarily related to tech, but I think that third-party litigation funding, which relates more to the conversations we had about cash flow, is probably here to stay.